Hello.
How are you guys doing?
Oh, we're doing great. Thank you.
Good, good,
How's
good.
DC?
How's how does it feel to be champions?
Oh, he's the champion. I'm just the proud father of the champion.
Are you
Nice,
his coach?
nice. Are you?
Am
Yeah,
I his what?
yeah,
Coach?
Oh, yeah, I'm
yeah.
the coach. Yes, I'm the one
And
who
then you're a champion
was
too.
training him. And okay, okay,
You
good.
train the
Then I'll
champion,
take
so
one of the medals for myself.
nice, nice. Anyway, so thanks for giving me the opportunity to chat with you guys. I know it's been a hectic journey for you guys from the beginning to the continuation. I don't see an end. I only see new and better beginnings. So tell us a little bit about yourselves. I know you're a father and son duo. I know the father is the coach and the son is the champion, but to me, both of you are champions. So let's talk a little bit about yourself so those watching our show would know who you are. The name of the show is hashtag the African Dream, and my name is Orlo Fori.
Great. Well, thank you so much for having us. It's an honor to be on your show. We've been living in Ghana. Like we settled here in 2014, 8 years ago.
Okay.
Came. My wife was training for the medical field, so we spent 3 months in Nalergu in the north,
Mm-hmm.
and really fell in love with the place. And made the decision that when she finished her training, we would relocate here because they needed a surgeon at the hospital. So in 2014, we moved back here as a family, and he was what, 8 years old then, and that's when we settled here in Mamprugu. So since that time, we've been here. We learned the local language. My wife and myself. It's a bit harder for the young lad because all his peers are going to school learning English, so they wanted to practice English with him.
Right,
But
right.
really, we just felt at home here in northern Ghana since 2014.
So where did you relocate from to Ghana?
So we were originally in Florida in the US, down in the Tampa Bay area. That's where my wife did most of her medical training. So we actually call him Trey. That's his
Yeah.
nickname, Trey, because
Trey.
he's the third. So Trey meaning third
Oh,
one.
okay,
Yeah, so
okay.
Trey is what everyone calls him. So you can call him that.
Yeah.
All right, Trey. So Trey, once again, congratulations. The whole world is excited about your victory. Ghana particularly is proud of you. And tell us, how did you get into unicycling?
So it was thanks to my dad. He at the beginning of 2020, he found an old unicycle in a thrift store, and he thought it would be fun to give it a try. So while we were all stuck in our house, he had me and my mom learn how to ride.
You know, we were in the US for a short period, and when COVID happened, Ghana closed its borders, as did most countries in the world.
Right.
So we were stuck in the US longer than anticipated. And it wasn't until September 2020 when the Ghana reopened that we immediately came back. So that was our initial time of just riding for fun.
Right.
We didn't really think of it as a competitive thing until about 9 months ago. I saw that there's this world championship. It was in France, and he's turning 16, in fact, Sunday. So in a few days, he has his 16th birthday.
Happy birthday in
So we
advance.
proposed to him. Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you.
we proposed that as his birthday present, if he was interested, I'd take him to the world championship. And of course, he was excited about that. But then I said, okay, but if you're going to compete, you have to train. And so
Right.
he started focusing on training.
Well, that's interesting. So, how was training like, considering the fact that this is a wild sport for Ghanaians? It's not a traditional sport in Ghana, and you have been engaging in unicycling leisurely, and then all of a sudden, that is like, Trey, you got to train to become a world champion. How was it like?
I guess at first I was really excited to do it, and I was like, okay, still have to work hard. And then as it got closer to the event, then I was more excited about it. But yeah, we would measure out distances and practice and keep on trying to get like better times when I would ride. And so we started here in Olergu. That's when we started training, and we have a few roads that are paved, and so we went to one, and then we went back to the States for a few months, and I kept on training there. And he kept encouraging me and helping me
It helped that the past World Championships, they post all the times and the scores.
Okay.
So we've never been a part of this before. So we did our research and saw, okay, for the 50-meter 1 foot, the world record is 7 seconds, but his age bracket, 15 to 16, they tend to be around 9 seconds to 10 seconds, the best. So that's how we kind of set our benchmarks.
Right.
So he started off to shave off seconds at a time, and he did his personal best that day in the actual race.
Yeah, for the 1 foot riding.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And in fact, the guy who beat him, the Japanese boy, Misaki Uchiba, who beat him in the 1 foot race, that day he set a world record for the fastest. So I told him, if you are second place to the world record, don't worry, you did just fine.
You're equally good in your own rights, and you have to prove that. Yeah. That's interesting. Tell us, what is unicycling?
So, I mean, it's a unique sport. It's kind of niche sport, and there's lots of different ways that you can like do unicycling. Just like with biking, there's like road racing, and then there's also BMX and that. So unicycling has lots of different like divisions. And so at this event, there were all these different divisions that we could do. There's mountain unicycling, there was track and field, there was freestyle, in which people like kind of like do a performance with music, and then there are flatland and street, which is more like tricks and stuff.
Yeah, and then unicycle basketball.
Unicycle basketball and
unicycle hockey.
Yeah,
there were, I think, 37 different categories. Right. It was quite interesting to watch.
Right, and you're the first person to win a medal for Ghana in unicycling. Do you foresee the sports growing in Ghana? Like you said, it's a niche sport. It's thankfully it's not an expensive sport to train for, but you need a coach who knows exactly what they're doing, so they can put you in the right sense of mind to even dare to become a champion. Thankfully, you already have one.
So I've taught a few of my friends how to ride, and they picked it up well, and they like to ride with me. And we know that there's a couple unicyclists scattered throughout Ghana that do it more for like a street performance. And so we hope that when we went to this event, many people gave us unicycles. So now we have 7 unicycles.
They were very inspired, and they saw his video about him and the other guys, and people kept giving us unicycles. So it was a challenge putting them in the luggage because we didn't expect it.
He did an amazing job. I don't know how he managed to pack 4 unicycles into our luggage. It was crazy. But so with all these other unicycles, we hope to be able to teach more people, and then maybe the sport can expand in Ghana.
Right. So
I'll say Nigeria has a club in the Lagos area that has gotten international attention, and they not only unicycle, they do balancing acts, juggling, and it's for the performance. Like, been on television in Nigeria, and they received funding from the International Unicycling Federation to sponsor them. And so if people in Ghana can get organized and be serious about it, there's that kind of potential to get some support from outside.
We're looking at a potential first Ghana Unicycle Association, or whatever you're going to call it. And you guys are the pioneers. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You returned to Ghana from France via Burkina Faso to a rousing welcome. Tell us about that. You presented a medal to the chief of the town, and the people were like, so excited and all that. Tell us a little bit about that, and how that makes you feel.
Yeah, it was very exciting, and there were lots of people on their motorbikes and the cars.
So much noise,
honking, and lots of waving, and people very happy to see me again. And it was a little embarrassing at first, but I just saw that all these people are happy because of me, and because I've been able to do this for them. And so it was really amazing to see how many people were just so happy and excited for this. So I was very glad that I chose to represent Ghana.
He's a very humble guy, and so he didn't feel comfortable parading
all
with
that
his
sudden
medals. I said,
attention.
no, it's not about you. The community has won.
Yeah.
They supported you all these years and they all have won. So they are celebrating. It's not about you showing off.
So just like
So,
your dad is saying, it's really not about you showing off. It's about the community, celebrating your
yeah.
victory. If you win, it's everyone's victory. You were just chosen as a vessel through which this victory was going to come. And so get used to it. People are going to keep stopping you on the streets and, being all over you at school and all that. Welcome to the life of a champion.
Yeah.
So you speak the local language.
Yes, here we're in the traditional kingdom of Mamprugu is this area.
Okay.
And so Mampruli is the predominant language. But we have many other, of course, Ghana has over 50 different languages and dialects.
Right.
But Mampruli is the predominant one here. So that is what we focused on learning here. We don't speak Tree at all because up here in the north, people speak Tree just for trade and bartering, and if they've gone to the south for some time. Right.
So in honor of all the people from who speak Mampruli in Mamprugu, say something to them.
Okay.
Just spend a minute to say something to them.
Yeah. So there's a joke around here. I have a bit of a catchphrase. I make videos in Mampruli and send them on WhatsApp, and I always introduce myself. I say, hello, my friends. It's the young white man's chief here. And that's kind of my catchphrase. It stuck over the years. So I would say, Nzuadma sumisi na chinawa, oi tinini tigia, tisumai pam, yara biatisani, emar tisunga, enchaka ambima, udina sara, chichik barini, dunia championships. So tipusiapa na uningar barka eningi. So that's what I would say to all the people of Mamprugu.
And what does that mean?
It means our eyes are filled, our hearts are full, because they have supported us and allowed him to win the one-leg bicycle. That's the literal translation, because unicycle, we don't have that in Mamprugu. He was allowed to win the one-leg bicycle championship, and so we thank them and may God bless them.
Awesome. So what's next? I know there's school and all that. I know you have a little sister, and your mom. Everyone is excited about you. What's next?
Yeah. Well, I guess I want to hopefully. There's another unicycle championship coming up in 2024, and that will be in Minnesota in the U.S. And so. Hopefully, so I'll keep training, and I really also hope that my other Ghanaian friends who I've taught to ride, I hope that they can come with us to the next championship.
Yeah, it'd be great to have a Ghana team that was more than one person.
Right.
My sister is also learning how to ride, and so she keeps training. Then she can also come.
Nice.
She's much more motivated now that she saw that the medals are a possibility. So now she's a bit more motivated to train.
How old is she?
7 years. She just turned 7.
Oh, nice. That's
a very small unicycle for her. Yeah.
Well, it's been so much fun talking to you. Our viewers here on #The African Dream appreciate you making time to join us. Before we leave you, tell us one thing about the Ghanaian culture that you are really fond of, that you would like to see replicated in other cultures or in the United States.
I think just the hospitality, and everyone's just so friendly. That is the big thing. Like, it's really cool to see all these people. Everyone is so welcoming, and that is a very big part of the culture that I think is really good. Yeah, it's true. Around the world, I've traveled the world, and really the hospitality of Ghanaians or even West Africans in general, they are so welcoming, happy to hear your story, share their story, give you the shirt off their back if you need it. And that is something that the whole world could use more of.
Well, it's been a pleasure speaking with you too. And we look forward to hearing more from you before 2024. I'll be sure to come cheer you on, and hopefully I'll come see you in Ghana before that happens. But it's lovely to have champions in new sports, and be a motivation to everyone, including your sister. And all the best. Look forward to the best. And yeah, thanks for talking.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
God bless you.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. I appreciate you a lot. And yeah.
No problem. Have a great day.
You do the same.